Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway from Wild Card Weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And this run is stopped after getting up past the 35. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stay next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs like Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back to the well again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
The Saints add a 5th defensive back here. 3rd down coming up. They've got a man in motion. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Hits his running back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. A 5-yard gain on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They'll throw on 1st. The screen pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception and just force it an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized the pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground.
Damn.
And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They're going for this. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Trying the right side. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Another carry for him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 4th and long.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Now Lawrence. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Cut out left. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain, and boy, does he know how to operate in it.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll make his way down to the 16-yard line. Pickup of 6, and now they've got 3rd and 7.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Hey, I'm on the bus.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Setting up the screen. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
You know, Kate, that's exactly what that coverage was meant for. Make the quarterback throw it short, go up and rally, and get yourself off the field.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that will get them on the board.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
That's you.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
1st and 10, looking to throw. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Catch made by Cooks. And as this play winds up out of bounds, let's see what that flag is all about. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty.
Who's open?
So now a much tougher task here as they come up on 2nd and 20. Throwing now off play action. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he goes out of bounds, just short of the 35.
What?
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Give now to the running back.
Supposed to cut outside.
Maybe a yard away. It's a gain of 3, and they are just a yard shy. 4th down upcoming. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They are looking at 4th down, however. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They go play action here. He's got a man left. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass to far more than a modest gain.
Get out. Get out.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Dump off caught by his back.
Get out.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
What?
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Not your house. That's not your house.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Oh, no look on his...
Find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Makes the grab in bounds, left side. It's a great pickup, 16 yards. Man in motion here. They'll throw it again. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside.
What the fuck?
And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9. Here's the handoff. He gets him the first inside the 15. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First down, and they go right back to him. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They move 2 yards closer, and that's going to bring up 3rd and goal from the 5. He's going to throw this one. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Return starts from the goal line. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he's brought down for a loss. Working quickly here. The give here on 2nd. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. And it's the Saints with 3rd and very long. Now Lawrence on the play fake.
How the fuck did I allow that shit?
And
How the fuck the defense don't go put him fucking one?
The Saints get
Did I
some
do
late
something
points
bad when I
in
said
the
that?
lead. That score
Unfucking
was less about the
believable.
throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
That one splits the uprights,
Unbelievable.
and the Saints push their lead to 3. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escapes the pocket. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Oh,
That
wrong
was a
button.
play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get some late points in the lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right? You know, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
And they beat the defense with the throw and get 2 following the touchdown. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. From his own end zone, here we go. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lawrence now off the play action. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
And the Saints take a slim 2-point lead. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him at the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Stone hands ain't the
No
word.
luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. They're going play action. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Connects on the crosser. And he crosses midfield before going out. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Play action on 1st down. Has him running the comeback. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
Oh, shit. Why didn't you say nothing? The clock wasn't
We're going
moving.
to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They go play action on 1st. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Mevis able to knock it through. And they've taken back the lead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our first half. one final shot before halftime. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field.
Holy
Big
shit.
game downfield. And they bring him down around the 34. So that's the
That would have
halfway
been
point of
bananas.
this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They're out and set, first and 10. Now a give running right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Going to the ground again on first. And this one does not go far. Offense in the hurry up here. They give it to him again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming and pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Throwing his Lawrence on third down.
What the
First over the
fuck?
middle.
That's my fault. My
And
fucking
he's
fault,
into the end
man.
zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Ugh.
The Saints
I
take
left
the lead
them.
right away in half
I
number
had the
2.
fucking right play, man.
So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
They give it to the back of the zone read. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
What the fuck is wrong with me?
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. Drive starts out with a first and 10. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ. A patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
They're set up at the 35 now. They'll throw on first. Cut left. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
On first down, they'll run. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
From the 48. Complete out to the right. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge before the defender can cover him. Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they stop him. He's marched down along that 18-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Dallas. Working inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket.
Where the fuck it come from?
Defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And he stops down at the 16 after a small gain. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
This finds Cooks complete. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Cowboys football, and their season's going to be over if they don't erase this deficit. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in.
What the fuck was
And the
that?
defense is all over this one for a big loss.
The beauty of
All right,
defense
let's
tackles is they
fix
come in
this.
all
Yo, that
shapes
was
and
crazy.
sizes, from 280 pounds to almost 400 pounds in their football gear, Kate. But when you get one of those war daddies that can shed a tackle and create a negative loss like that, well, those guys are real hard to find.
He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
They'll pass on 3rd and goal. On the move, hit it right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. Off the play fake, he's gonna throw. Vacates quickly, and he's gonna go down. They get to him on 4th and goal and complete the defensive stand.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home. And boy, did they ever in a big moment.
What the fuck?
And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those types of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They'll run here on 1st down. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he got there to make the stop at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
The running back gets it on the draw. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Offense up to the line fast. Looking to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think
Why you go for it on 4th instead of kicking it when you got the lead?
get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Back to throw on 1st and 10. He's on the move. He can run it. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, short of the 15. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Dumped off to his running back. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, the big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers at times, a running back in the flat.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Cowboys down by 7. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play.
What the
End
fuck?
zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away. Incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal. Back to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Buckle up. It's third and goal. They'll try him left side. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this two-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe in making it?
They're in field goal range, but it's intercepted. He's off to the races. And the Saints make the play that should win them this game.
I fucked that whole package up. So told me not to throw it that way. Could have just ran it off.
Increasing the odds that you're either leading or tied if you get the ball back.
And either way, you're prepping your defense to cling to a very small lead.
Either way, that defense is clinging for this situation to go out and show out.
From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Hand off to the back. And he's tackled for a short gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you gotta be careful to just run it always on first down. You gotta break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have two available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big deal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Setting up to pass.
Holy shit!
Wheels in the shallow throw. They get an even 10 on that play.
Yo, can't believe that shit happened. Who the f—
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee and let this clock run out.
Shit!
Final
Good game, man. I don't believe that shit happened.
This won't run out the clock just yet, Brock. They're going to have to kneel it again after this one. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged to the penalty. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Well, looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. This won't run out the clock just yet, Brock. They're going to have to kneel it again after this one. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here is
Fuck, man.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
You under the time, you good. Can't believe this shit.
They take one final knee. Time's going to run out, Brock. Their playoff story begins with a
Call timeout if you
victory.
want to.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other.
Damn,
what a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a win for the Saints. And they're headed to the
how it
divisional
is.
round next week. Great start to their playoffs and getting the win at home, but the test's only getting harder from here on out.